afternoon, Carlos. Thank you very much for being here. For us, it's a privilege to have you on board and to have Chekin joining Faraday. Well, first of all, we would like to briefly ask you about your previous experience and professional background. Why did you launch Chekin?
Okay, so thank you for your time, Alvaro. It's really a pleasure to be part of your family now and collaborate together during the next, let's say, years coming. So my background, I'm a software engineer. I started working in the US and then I moved to London. There I collaborate with Google for entrepreneurs, a really nice experience there. Because I managed to create my first startup that we sold to Budweiser. AB InBev Group is a beer group, so very, very, very nice experience. And after that, I came back to Spain and I met with a partner that he has a vacation rental business, and we try to solve our own challenges around that business with Chekin. So that was the seed of the idea and a very nice starting point, because whenever you solve your own problem, it's like creates like a really nice product as a result of that.
And what are the fundamental values you add to your clients, and what are the problems that you solve for them?
So the main challenge is, it seems basics, it seems easy, but automating the check-in process across hotels and vacation rentals is not that easy. And it's not that small, because every single hotel in the world has that challenge, and every single vacation rental that, by the way, has surpassed the capacity of hotels worldwide as a market is a great opportunity for us and a great challenge for the clients. So that is what we do. Imagine that you need to spend like an average of 10 to 15 minutes on the reception of a hotel. We avoid that by digitalizing the experience, and you can complete that from your mobile phone. And in the case of vacation rentals, you don't even need to meet with the person that is delivering you the keys. You receive like a virtual key on your mobile phone, and you can access the property without meeting anyone in person. So those are just a couple of examples out of the 100 that we solve, because we adapt our business to wherever operations has the potential client behind. That would be like the main value.
Great. And what is your business model?
It's very simple. We charge per room or per property per month, a fixed amount, because we don't want any surprises for the clients. So they love it, and we charge based on the number of units that you plug into the system. It's a simple SaaS B2B system.
Right. What have been the main milestones that you have achieved in the last 12 months?
So the main commercial milestone has been signing 3 out of the 5 main players in Europe around vacation rentals. That is great, because those are enterprise clients. That brings us a ton of knowledge to wrap and finalize building and tailoring our product to the market needs. We also surpassed 3.5 millions in recurring revenue, so that is great. And the third point would be developing a tool that can be integrated in another software, so that software can resell our service to any other player. That gives us a ton of scalability around the business, and we can acquire a business way faster. So I would say those are the 3 main points on that.
Nice, congratulations. And speaking about the current opportunity, tell us a bit about the opportunity you're offering and what the amount raised will be used for.
So around the opportunity, we are already in 15 countries. We gather most of those clients in those countries that are outside Spain organically, so that is great news. But we never had the chance to actively, let's say, work or target outside markets like France, Germany, and United Kingdom. So with this money, we now can actively use outbound. We can tailor a team around the market. We can use paid ads. We can do a ton of things, go to events. that will actively help our business to grow outside Spain. That again, we have 40% of the business in Spain and 60% outside. So we can say we are an international company, but with this push of the money, we would be able to even got more percentage outside Spain. The second piece, it would be on the product side. We want to invest a little bit more on this software that I mentioned before that will allow another software vendors to integrate our services within their set of services, and that will provide us some extra scalability and channels to be selling our product. That would be like I would say that the two main points: a commercial piece and the technology piece.
Okay. And to your understanding, what makes this opportunity particularly attractive to our partners?
I would say Chekin is a low risk investment because we are already profitable for the past year and a half or so. So that is an interesting value proposition to someone who is investing on a risky market that startup are. Also, we have a huge margin, like our margin is higher than 90%, what is a very nice metric for a SaaS business. The cost of producing whatever we are selling is not that high, so that is really interesting. And the last point, and I would say is the more important one, we are a unique solution. We are not a clone of any other solution. We are the first in the market, like the leader on what we are doing. And I would say that represents a ton of advantages because you are not competing with the first or the second, and you are not trying to steal deals from one or the other. So I would say those are the three key points.
Okay. And the last question, because I think it's interesting to our partners to understand this, why is it not that easy to replicate your company or your business model?
So that is a great question, by the way. Every country that we add, we automate and digitalize the checking compliance is one more stone that we put on our wall, our competitive virtual wall. So, and it becomes harder for someone else to replicate. And whenever you see like a company that is doing that at a scale, we are currently in 15 countries, digitalizing the checking and the legal compliance around the checking process. You prefer to join that company rather than trying to compete with it. So that is the reason why we are also selling to our main three competitors in the world. Like there are another 2 to 3 big companies that are doing something similar to what we do, but they are not doing the key thing that is the legal compliance. So we managed to get into a contract, a signed contract, and we are already selling services to them. So that represents like a proof of what I'm saying, right? That is like the key thing here.
Right, pretty clear. Well, thank you for your time and for participating in this interview. And looking forward to see the performance of the company.
Okay, thank you so much, Alvaro. Take care.